Hi you guys, it's me. My name is still Liz for like the 10th time. Um, Gosh, today has been really long and like super like exasperating. I feel like I ran a marathon or something. I did a lot of homework, I did a lot of work. I feel a little run down actually. Um, I haven't made a video in like a week, maybe two, I don't know. It's been a while. Um, so I'm making one today. Woohoo! Gosh, I've this week has been honestly the most craziest week I've ever experienced in my life. Like, it's been a really long time since I've been like this tired because of all the CST and prep stuff and SAT, and I have SAT, CST, and AP tests all in the next like 2 weeks. Oh, and finals, 3 weeks. Super excited and super ready to fail, almost all of them. Actually, I hope I don't. I hope I pass my AP English tests, and then obviously the CST and the SAT, and yeah, I pretty much hope I pass all of them. But anyway, oh man, so like today I kind of want to talk about the whole, like, it's breakup season. Everywhere you look, they're breaking up. I don't know if you feel it in your neighborhood or area or community, but like right around this time of the year, I notice everyone has to like get into like breakups. Like, everyone's just like, oh, we need a break, it's time, because even the really long relationships, the ones that you think are gonna last, they just kind of like all of a sudden they're like gone. It's the season. I mean, it always happens this time of year, like around like May. It's just bound to happen, really. It's almost sad because it happens so often around this time. And then usually everybody like gets together around Valentine, or not really gets together, but like around December people start, like looking, and then January, yeah, February sucks because everyone's together. And then yeah, in the summertime usually people are doing flings, summer fling. Nobody's really in a relationship. Everyone's like, oh, I'm talking to this person, or I'm talking to that person, and that's always nice. But right around now it starts happening. Around like this time, April, May, you break up, so June you can have a new fling, and it's very common actually. Anyway, I had a really like deep conversation with like a couple people today. It's like I'm almost tired because I had such a deep conversation with like 3 people. Like we had a religious conversation, we had like a debate, we had a yeah, and I'm just like, when you like you're fighting to say something and then you say it and then you're like, ugh, like that's how I've been feeling all day. Just like I've just listened to you and I've been trying to tell you my feelings, and I feel like you get it. And, it's kind of like one of those days. Today I kind of want to talk about what is going on, and like why it seems like, okay, my question is, why, somebody asked me this, why is it that certain people are so extremely kind to people who don't deserve it, and who don't necessarily do it to like people who are just nice to overall to anybody, people who forgive too many people, like the people that you see getting stepped on. How come they allow that to happen to themselves? First of all, self-confidence. If your self-confidence is low, you tend to be a little bit like, ugh, use me. Also, there's people like me who, I mean, my confidence isn't super high, but I wouldn't say it's down to the ground, because I've been a lot worse. I'm actually really happy right now with my life and who I am and what I'm becoming, and I feel like good things are going to happen to me. I'm actually pretty confident and optimistic, but there are people like me who go out of their way. I mean, it's rare, but lately I've been seeing people go out of their way to help other people, and it's nice. It's plain beautiful. I mean, I didn't, I stutter, I know, I'm sorry. I have seen more people do kind things in the last week or so than I've seen in a very long time. And I think it's really nice. I think it's fantastic. And I think people need to understand, like, this is a good thing. Don't look down on it, But there are people who are extremely nice because they feel like they have to be. I try to be as nice as possible. I mean, I try not to bring people down because I know words are probably the most powerful thing in the world. I see words to be more powerful than a gun. Because if I wrote you a very convincing and very strongly worded paper, I feel like you'll if you read it, I feel like you'll change your mind. But if I put a gun to your head, that's just gonna make you say that you've changed your mind. But it's not really gonna make you change your mind. You're just gonna be living off of fear, and fear is not a way to convince anybody of anything. Which is one of the reasons why I feel kindness is a real killer. Because if you kill someone with kindness, I mean they're not gonna look bad at you. You know, it takes away that whole like the whole negative of what you're doing. And if you like, I don't know, if you've been to a lot of rallies, I'm an activist in a lot of communities, and I try to do very activist kinds of things, and I'll go to protests and rallies when I know they're around. Or being Armenian, I feel like I need to go to the April 24 rallies and the other rallies that are around when I can, and when I have time, when I can, when I'm able to do so. So I do. I do rallies and I do those things because I feel like that's the only way you're gonna get listened to. Nobody is gonna change their mind or their ideas just because you told them to. They're gonna change their mind when you convince them to. You know, you're kind of sneaky. You get what you want, but you gotta be sneaky about it, you know? You gotta be thinking careful. And I think that's probably the most important thing you guys need to know. Also with the whole kindness thing. One of the really rare things, I mean, one of the very almost nice, like the sweetest things I've seen this week was I was in the car and I have my little brother and he was sleeping, and this girl next to me had her music like blasting, and I look over at her and I was like, oh my god, this kid is gonna wake up. Like, this kid is gonna wake, my brother is gonna wake up. I don't want him to wake up, I want him to sleep. And I look over at this girl, and I think she noticed that I had my little brother in the car, so she turned down the volume until she drove away. And that is so sweet. It's so nice. I mean, overall, like, who does that? Who is so considerate to think, oh, there's a baby sleeping in that car, let me just turn down my music. Like, it's just too nice. It was so great. And it was like, there are nice people out there. Woohoo! You know, it was like one of those, like, you are doing so good today, you know? And like, oh my gosh, I saw this other woman. She is so sweet. Oh my gosh. So I'm at the market and I dropped something. It was like a pound of some sugary thing. I don't even know what it was, but like my cart had hit it and it fell. And this woman, like an elderly woman, comes over, like rushes over and picks it up. And she's like, don't worry, sweetheart, I'll take care of it. And she doesn't even work there. She's just some older woman who wants to, like, I don't know, make my day. I was like, what is going on? This is so great. Like, I was gonna clean that, but that is so sweet. Thank you. And I don't know, like, I feel like the compliments are on full bloom. Like, I just, like, maybe I don't know, I'm like just realizing it or something, but the last couple of days people have been saying just the nicest things, like randomly. Oh, you look really beautiful today. Oh, I like your hair. Oh, I like that shirt. Oh, I love how you wear a cross every single day. Like, I think that's so important that people notice that I wear one every single day. I think it's really great that people notice my rings, you know? It's just like little things that people comment on, and I'm just like, oh, that is so sweet. Thank you for noticing. Thank you for saying something. And it's just been happening so often, and I'm so happy. Like, gosh, this kindness is really just spreading. It's good. It's really good. So I wanted to talk about that, and then also the whole being nice. Okay, being nice and then persuading people nicely, which I guess are both about being nice. Sorry, I dropped my pen cap because because I stutter, because I have to move things at all times, and I just kind of torpedoed it. So I'm sorry. I hope you guys are having a good day. You guys all look really beautiful today. Just saying. Just saying. Actually, I can't see you, so I'm sorry. I'm not lying to you. I'm sure you're really beautiful. If I saw you, I think I would think that you're beautiful. I know that I think that you're beautiful because everyone's beautiful in their own way. And even though you don't think that someone's beautiful, that doesn't mean that I don't think that they're beautiful. If you don't think you're beautiful, you should look in the mirror because I think you're beautiful. And you should find the thing that I think is beautiful about you, and then you should think it's beautiful. Because why not? Alright, yeah, I'm done. Bye. Have a good day.